Why are so many businesses going into ERPNext? I want to help you answer that question, and I'm going to give you 7 points why that is happening. The first one, without spending more time, is because of its cost effectiveness. And when I say cost effectiveness, ERPNext is cost effective without compromising anything. So unlike other traditional ERPs where we have high license costs, people coming to your premise every time you need to make any adjustments and such like stuff, ERPNext is open source, so you don't need the licensing costs. And again, there is a huge community behind it, so you don't have to be tied to people who only understand, or rather, who seem to be the only people who understand what is happening in your system, and so they have to come in every time you have a problem. Number two is because of its flexibility for customization. Now, again, traditional ERPs are crazy. You cannot customize anything in there. And even if you customize, it is customization that really doesn't make sense. ERPNext, you can customize anything from the core functions to your own functions to creating your own functionalities and anything in between, from workflows to probably basically, if you can think about it, you can do it within ERPNext. The third thing is that it is all in one solution. You don't have to have an accounting software on one side, HR on the other side, CRM on the other side, and basically anything else you can think about. If you are in business, or even if you are not in business and you need some kind of a software, you can use ERPNext. It is an all-in-one solution. And even if there is something that is not out of the box as it comes, point number two, flexibility of customization. You can create it into ERPNext. The fourth thing is scalability of business to business of any size. Whether you are a startup or you are an enterprise, ERPNext is for you. Remember, being open source, you can basically start using it for after paying nothing, or you will pay just a small fee to a consultant who will help you set it up and maybe train a few people within your organization, and you're good to go. So you can scale this thing. And again, remember that there is basically all kinds of modules you can think about within ERPNext. So even if you are an enterprise with complicated workflows or business workflows, you can build those workflows within ERPNext. Again, when I say build, I don't mean developing using code. No, it's not code. It's just configuring the workflows and you are good to go. Point number 5, cloud and on-premise flexibility. Some businesses don't want to go into cloud because probably their data is kind of sensitive. You can use ERPNext. Or do you want flexibility of being in cloud where you want to access your thing from anywhere, you don't want troubles of backups and all those things? You can use ERPNext. That flexibility gives businesses a big yes when they are exploring products or ERPs that they want to use. Point number 6, seamless integration and an ecosystem where you are not limited to what you can put in. Now, when I say integration, I mean you have probably a bank where you will need to integrate your payments. You have other payment gateways like PayPal and anything else you can think about as a payment gateway. You have e-commerce platforms. You can integrate those into ERPNext such that if, for example, a customer does a request from your website, your e-commerce website, that request is logged directly into the CRM within ERPNext. A customer, that's not a customer problem. It could be a customer or could be a lead, an opportunity, whatever that is. A customer just made a payment to you via PayPal. You can reconcile their invoice automatically within ERPNext. A customer has made a payment to your bank. You can integrate your bank, and every time they make a payment, or when they make a payment, that payment is again reconciled directly into your ERP, which is ERPNext. And point number 7, ease of use. For the people that have interacted with ERPNext, the user interface is pretty easy. It's easy to learn for many people. And then there is something that is called awesome search, which makes it very easy to search anything that you can ever think about. You can imagine that you need a customer, search by name. You need probably sales invoice, just type sales invoice. You need quotation, type quotation. You need chart of accounts, type chart of accounts. The thing is easy to use. So why are you still stuck? If you're on the fence, just jump on this other side. And if you need help, OpenSoft is there to assist you.